This video focuses on defining the roles of teachers and students in postmodernism. We know that postmodernism in education challenges absolute truths and singular narratives in knowledge. It promotes diversity, inclusivity, and critical awareness of multiple perspectives in the classroom. Here, we're going to make some differences on the roles and responsibilities of students and teachers together with their interactions that would promote diversity, critical questioning, and multiple perspectives in education. Let's start with the first stage, the planning and preparation phase. The teacher's role here is to plan flexible lessons that incorporate diverse perspectives and voices. Teachers should design learning environments that value choice, creativity, and openness. This would ensure inclusivity, adaptability, and relevance in the learning process. Meanwhile, students prepare themselves to explore learning beyond traditional boundaries and fixed truths. Students then need to identify personal interests and perspectives to contribute to class learning. This will allow students to engage authentically with diverse and evolving knowledge. During instruction or presentation time, teachers present multiple perspectives rather than a single truth. Teachers will use dialogue, narratives, and critical questioning to encourage deeper thinking. This would foster critical awareness for the learners and challenges them to think beyond dominant narratives. Students here question ideas, challenge authority, and explore alternative viewpoints. Students would then need to be actively contributing their experiences, knowledge, and interpretations in the classroom. This would empower learners to construct personal meaning and embrace diversity. For learning activity time or practice time, teachers organize projects that integrate real-world issues, cultures, and perspectives. They need to encourage creativity, innovation, and non-traditional expressions of learning. This would develop openness, problem-solving, and cultural awareness. As for the students, they are to engage in collaborative and creative projects that reflect individuality and need to apply critical thinking to analyze social, cultural, and personal contexts. This would help students become independent thinkers in the complex world. Now for the interaction and discussion phase. Teachers here need to foster dialogue that values differences and multiple interpretations. They need to ensure that marginal voices and alternative perspectives are respected. Here, we are developing inclusivity, equity, and democratic classroom culture. For the students, they need to participate in open discussions, sharing personal perspectives. They need to listen critically and acknowledge the validity of multiple viewpoints. Here, we are building tolerance, empathy, and appreciation of diversity. On the last phase, the assessment and reflection time, teachers use varied forms of assessment that value creativity, context, and individuality. Teachers would emphasize self-reflection and alternative demonstrations of learning. We are recognizing here diverse abilities and challenges standardized measures. Meanwhile, students reflect on personal learning and unique contributions. They are to demonstrate understanding through creative, contextual, and self-directed tasks. This would empower students to define success in meaningful and personal ways. Postmodernism in education rejects absolute truths and singular perspectives, instead promoting diversity, critical thinking, and the construction of personal meaning. Teachers act as facilitators who open spaces for questioning and multiple viewpoints, while students take an active role in co-creating knowledge and valuing diverse experiences. Across planning, instruction, practice, discussion, and reflection, both teachers and students collaborate to foster inclusivity, empowerment, and critical awareness in a complex world. This clarifies the role of teachers and students in postmodernism in education. For more helpful videos in related education courses, you may subscribe to this channel. Thank you in advance.